Welcome everybody. My name is Tanvi Patil, and today I really want to talk about why breathwork works and why breathwork isn't really one size fit everyone. It's so powerful, and I really want to bring to you how it actually works in your body. And why do we need different breathwork techniques for different problems like maybe anxiety, poor sleep, burnout, or maybe even low mood? And this isn't theory. This is pure science, physiology, and lived experiences of thousands of people. So why is breathwork so important to me? I didn't come to breathwork because it was trendy. I came to it because my body was breaking down. Meditation made it difficult. And after years and years of stress, burnout, divorce, overworking myself in my clinical leadership role, it was very clear that my nervous system was stuck in a survival mode. And it took me 8 years of healing to really understand this, that I wasn't weak, I wasn't failing, my body was just overloaded. And because meditation was just not accessible, breath is the first place that really made a difference. So I honestly wish I had learned this much earlier. So let's dial down to what our nervous system really is made of and why does it matter and how breathwork really interacts with our nervous system. Our nervous system has two modes. Keeping it very simple, we have our fight, flight, freeze, fawn system and the rest and the digest. The fight or flight really turns on when your brain senses danger. Stress is the other form of danger. Imagine in the ancient time, a saber-toothed tiger showing up, running behind you. Your body's intensely going to tense up, speed up your heart rate, tighten your muscles, making your breath fast and shallow so you can escape the danger and save yourself. It shuts down non-essential functions like digestion and cell repair. So this helps you survive. So fast forward to today, luckily we are not in the jungle, and hopefully for most of us, we don't have tigers running behind us. But our body reacts the same way to work stress, financial worries, relationship conflict, work-related deadlines. How many of those have those? I have them. And that keeps our nervous system on all the time. And so many people live in this constant fight or flight state of mind. So what does rest and digest look like? Well, once the danger passes, the body switches to that calm state of rest and digest. This is where your heart rate slows down, breath becomes deeper, digestion is better, your body feels safe enough where your cells can now dial down for repair, and healing is what happens. So think of a baby lying on its back with its belly rising and falling easily. That's the relaxed state of our nervous system. Breathwork helps us return to that state. Another thing to understand when we think about breathwork is really what happens at the physiological level, right? So it's really a process, ebb and flow of oxygen and balance between oxygen and carbon dioxide. The part that nobody explains. Most people think that breathing is just about oxygenating the body, but carbon dioxide, CO2, matters just as much, if not very important. Oxygen really helps us create energy, so we need it. And CO2, carbon dioxide, helps oxygen actually reach your cells. So when you breathe too fast or too shallow, you blow off too much CO2. As a result, the oxygen doesn't release properly in your tissues, so your heart has to work harder to meet the oxygen saturation demands of your cells and tissues. What happens then? Anxiety increases, dizziness, tightness in your chest, even panic can show up. So when you slow down your breath, slow, steady breaths help balance that O2 CO2 in our body. It really calms our vagal nervous system, tapping into our parasympathetic system of side of the things, slows our heart rate and signals safety to our brain. And this is why breathwork helps with anxiety, sleep, and mood. When your breath slows down, your heart rate drops, your muscles relax, stress hormones like cortisol decreases. For example, if somebody's suffering from anxiety, breathwork can help stop the spiral by calming the nervous system first before even getting to your mind. For somebody suffering from insomnia, slow breathing Specifically, longer exhales can activate rest or digest, helping the body to shut down for the night. If you have low mood or depression, gentle breathing techniques can increase circulation, oxygen use, and balance the nervous system, supporting energy and motivation. So practicing more energizing breaths like deeper or longer inhales, lion's breath, box breathing, things like that. This isn't about forced positivity. It's really tapping into our body's innate natural system that is so innate to us, that's controlled by both autonomic as well as our somatic nervous system. And it's creating right conditions for your body for healing. So why do we need different types of breathwork techniques? This part is important. One breath does not work for every problem. Different situations need different tools. Not everybody needs a breathwork practice for 1 hour. Sometimes 5-10 minutes is just enough. Slow breathing with long exhales is great for anxiety and sleep, like we spoke. Gentle rhythmic breathing can be helpful for stress reduction and emotional processing. You can tap into more energizing breathwork that can help with fatigue and low energy. There are also different types of circular breathing that are deep and intense, and that's not for everybody, and it's not for every nervous system. And that's why I don't believe in one-size-fits-all breathwork. Your history, your stress level, your current life situation, health, and nervous system really matters. Breathwork, however, one thing for sure is true, is a switch you can control. It's automatic, and it's also the one you can consciously control, making it intentional. This makes it very powerful. With breathwork, you are telling your body, I am safe. I don't need to be on alert all the time. I can slow down. And when the body feels safe, the mind settles, clarity improves, emotions start moving through instead of feeling stuck and suppressed in. And that's why I really teach breathwork. For after really 8 years of personal healing, I truly feel that breath is accessible to everybody. And hence I teach it because I know what burnout feels like. I know what anxiety feels like. And I know what it's like to look functional and normal on the outside but feel exhausted inside. So my purpose is simple: to help people calm their nervous system before it breaks them down. It's not magic, it's biology. It works because it directly speaks to your nervous system, your heart, your brain, your chemistry. So the right breath used at the right time can change how you feel, think, sleep, and live. If you're stressed, tired, anxious, or feel disconnected, you don't have to push harder. You can just breathe differently. And I'm here to help you learn how to do so. Thank you for listening to me. Tune in for more videos. Namaste.